Good morning people, welcome back to another video. I'm the Lancashire lad and today we're on the Grassington moorlands. We're going to have some guests today. We're just waiting for them to turn up. But yeah, we're right on the moorlands. And what we're going to be doing is looking at a few old lead mine workings. I'll try and get out of that wind because it is a little bit blustery. Yeah, looking at a few lead mine workings and hopefully finding a few crystals. Now I've been up here before, I've never filmed it. I don't think I filmed it. Can't remember if I have or not. Anyway, I don't think I have. Yeah, there's quite a lot to see. Doesn't look like it at the minute, but there is. And we'll wait for our special guests to arrive. And I'll bring you back when they do. See you in a minute. These are the guests. Mick and Sarah.
No, look at me, trying to do it on other people.
So it's Manchester Mudlark. So yeah, we're out looking for crystals today. And we're at the, like I said, we're at Grassington Lead Mines. We're going to have a look at the old workings and then we'll go up on the moors and look at the spoil piles. Yeah. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff. I'll see you up there. Yeah. In a bit. So this is the old, one of the old working buildings, guys. Just see little bits of stuff left over there where they would have dropped the ore in. You see the hopper, stone built hopper, where the ore would have come over and they would have processed it, addressed it. Little fireplace where they would have kept warm while they're working. We're going to have a look at the notice board. You've got little settling tanks. Literally just held up by rusty corrugated tin and rotten wood. But yeah. Obviously would have been a bit larger than this back in the day. These are just ruins. So hopefully we'll have a little scout around here. Hopefully we can find a few crystals, but if not then we'll head up the hill where we know there's definitely stuff there. We'll have a look at it from the shore. So that's how it would have looked. So that's the pit for the water wheel. Just there. And then they would have used like settling tanks. And you can see just inside the building there. So that would have been just in there. You can see like the pulley systems and stuff. Originally had some which operated the pumps nearby mine working, so used it to pump the water out. In the 1960s, building was reused for washing dump material in order to recover barytes from the chemical industry. So the barytes are another byproduct, just like the fluorites and the calcites. You've got barytes. I can't remember what barytes were used for. I did research this, but quite a while ago. The fluorites, probably there. You get different grades of fluorite. Just trying to, yeah, you get different grades. So you get a higher grade, which is used in smelting. They grind it into a flux. We'll go through it later when we get further up on the hill, and I can talk to you properly. But yeah, let's have a look for some crystals, and then let's get motoring. Right, so we've left that working behind. We're going to head on up now. Can you see that? There you go, that's better. So we're heading up to there. We've got some workings just there, and then the crystals are in this area between the both. So, about a mile. Don't want you seeing me huffing and puffing because I'm out of shape, and I've not done any exercise in quite a while. So yeah, let's see when we get there. And I'll bring you back on the first find. Beautiful. Utterly beautiful. So guys, this is the flue system. This is the old smelting mill ruins that we're at now, so we'll go and have a look at that. But this flue literally runs the entire length of the hillside, all the way up to the big chimney that we saw. Yeah, so it's what it does. It takes the smoke and the fumes from the smelting mill, and then takes them up the hillside, away from the workers, away from the workings, to give them a bit of breathe, a bit of clean air. But you can actually get inside this further up and explore. You might do, you might not, but primarily we're in for results. But this is the smelting ruins. There would have been a small workers' house just here. And there's another information placard there. So we'll have a look at that, shall we? It's a bit crazy underfoot. There's stones and stuff. And you've got to really be careful where you put your feet. Looking at this, by the way, as well. It's very windy. I'll bring you back soon. So yeah, this is the Capone smelt mill, built in 1792. Burnt coal, could run continuously. Replaced two less efficient mills, which had peat and wood-fueled ore hearths. So let's have a look at the picture. What can we garner? Obviously, they put the ore in the top and the hoppers. They would have fed the coal in the sides. You see the little oven type things. Yeah, so the smelt, the ore would have gone in the top, and then see this guy here, he's pouring some melted metal into like an ingot bay. So he's actually working. See how they've poured a hole in it there. They gathered it into like a stone. It's like a stone basin, and then they would have filled ingot pots. So that would have created like your bars, your lead bars. Quite probably dangerous and dirty work. I know working with lead, you don't really want to breathe in the lead vapours and fumes. And obviously you're working with galena, so you've got a little bit of zinc in there. And once you burn zinc, you get zinc oxide gas, which is highly toxic. So you can imagine 1792 is not going to be the height of health and safety, let's say. It'll be minimal safe working conditions. People just up here to earn a penny, and it's such a barren landscape. It's you can see there's nothing for miles. It would have just been you working a smelt mill, doing a dirty job. That's how life used to be. Right, anyway, let's get up. Let's get looking for these crystals. trying to butt the wind, but just found a bit of a fossil. Crinoid stems, I believe, or like coral stems. And turn it over, and where is it? Just there. You could just see one sticking out there. Not a really good one, but there's still fossils here. And I've just found what I think is a copper deposit. See how it's green? Yeah, right, let's keep looking. Right, hiya. So it's going to take a bit of shelter behind this little cairn, and I'm going to show you some stuff we found. So I've had a few more little crystals. We'll clean these up when we get home, but for now we'll leave them on here. We've had a few mineral formations. There you go. So you can see how it's made up, loads of just little random crystals, flakes. Put a nice chunk of lead ore, so you can see the mineral running through there. Nice and heavy, full of calcites and material. Nice and hard, rock hard, not breaking that, I don't think. And then we had this one, and just in the back there, and just there, I don't know if you can see it shining on camera, is a tiny little piece of galena. So there's actually a little piece of lead in there. And again, these are only calcites, these, so chip it open, you can see it inside. So that's a mixture of lead, silver and zinc deposits, I believe. I'm going to give this one to Sarah because she's wanted to see a piece. She's been after a piece, so that'll be a nice little piece for her. To be fair, crystal wise, I'll get back down actually. Let me do it up here. Crystal wise, there's a little area back down where we first came in. It's quite good for him. There's loads of little pockets of crystals everywhere, so might head back there, have another half an hour there. Have a little walk around. I'll film a bit more scenery, and I'm just going to have a look at this mine shaft. It's capped off, it's fenced off. I'm not going to climb the fence, but I will film the top of it. Might have to add a little bit of music over the top because obviously the wind, you can't hear me talking. But yeah, we'll see what it looks like, shall we? But this is what we don't want to do. We don't want to ever go near them. If you look at this place on the maps, I'm on Grassington Moor, Grassington Mine, lead mine. You can find it easily, Google Maps. You'll see there's thousands of little circular formations on the ground. They're actually bell pits, and I don't know if they're capped off properly or if they're not capped off. So if you're ever going to come up here, just don't walk on any of them. Don't walk in any of these pits. Don't walk in any on top of the old beams, because a lot of them are rotten and they're actually going round there. The mine association, they're going round and redoing them, recapping them, making them safe. So yeah, just a little bit of a safety talk. You probably don't need it, but there's bound to be someone out there that'll just go against the grain and want to go and have a look down the mine and end up bloody hurting themselves, and it's there, so just don't do it. Anyway, I'll bring you back soon. I'll see you in a minute. So this is one of the mine shafts. They are capped off, they are pretty safe, but you can see the wood's rotting now. The fence is I don't know if you can tell on the landscape, there's another one up there that's fenced off. There's a couple more over there that are fenced off. So yeah, just don't climb the fences. Unfortunately, you can't see down that one. I won't go too close to the edge anyway, because I don't know what the edgings are like. I don't know if it'll take weight or if it won't take weight. It's not worth it. I hope you can hear me. I'm really sorry about this wind. It's just so high up on the hills. I mean, as you can tell, there's no getting away from me. I can't really do anything. I'm going to look into upgrading my filming materials, equipment. Get like a cheap GoPro for stuff like this. Put like a foam cover on it. Block out a bit of that noise. But yeah, in the meantime, I'd have to apologise for the noise and the wind. Like I say, I can't get rid of it. Mick and Sarah are right over there. I don't know if you can see them. Like tiny little dots, and there's not much over here to be fair. It's all just bits and bobs of spoil heaps and whatnot. But there is nice crystals come off here. Nice bits and bobs and specimens, I think they call them, aren't they? I mean, no way an expert on these matters, but I do like to do a little bit of research before I do come on these little adventures. So like with fossils, excuse me. Yeah, before I do come out on these little adventures, I do a little bit of research. So I kind of do know what I'm looking at, and I can articulate that over the camera. Sometimes I might forget what I'm talking about and get it a little bit wrong. So if I do, by all means leave me a comment and put me right, so then I know for next time. But yeah, pretty much how I work. Now Grassington Mines, I came before just for a walk really, just had a drive out. Where the walk up to the chimneys and whatever. I saw the crystals. So way before, back when I did YouTube, there's stuff all over ground. It's just finding a one good specimen. I found a nice chunk. I found a really nice big chunk of quartz you've seen on camera anyway. So for me, I'm happy for today. I've had a few bits and bobs. So I might just stick them in a bag and sell them on the Etsy store. So if you want some Grassington mine crystals, right, so this is a prime example of exactly what I was talking about. There was an open mine shaft here right in front of me. I originally thought it was just a rabbit hole. After looking inside it, it was at least 75 to 100 feet deep. I don't think the camera really shows how deep it was, but you can just tell. Quite a lot of overhanging material. So if I hadn't been paying attention and I'd gone down there, that'd have been last year to see in a Lancashire lad. Just got to be so careful in these areas. It's very, very dangerous, and as you can tell, you wouldn't have seen that. Right, folks. So that's the end of the video. We've had quite a few finds, we've had some nice little pieces.
Yep.
Hope you can say we've had a good day as well.
I've had a fabulous day. I've really enjoyed myself, thank you.
Had a nice lovely walk, and we're in beautiful countryside, so what more could we ask for? Just like to say thanks for the subscribers, and leave a comment, always get back to them. See you on the clean up. See you, bye. See you later. Bye. Well, welcome back to the clean up, people. Sorry if the video was a little bit noisy. Obviously we were high up on the moors and it was a very windy day. I am looking into a new microphone, so hopefully we'll eliminate that problem. And let's go through the finds. Where shall we start? We'll start with some of these smaller ones. So here we've got a little piece of fluorite. We can tell it is because it's perfectly square. It grows in like cubite shapes. There's a few more little pieces. We've got some lovely clear quartz. Let's take a look at these. They are slightly stained, just need a little bit longer in the soak, but really nice clear quartz shapes. Now once we've cleaned some up, we've had a few nice surprises. So this one, we've got quartz on the back, but then on the top we've got some nice little fluorite structures. Let's make out those little cubes there, and the sparkle, really nice and sparkly those. This one is called barite, and it grows in these little random calcium structures. You can just see it actually growing on the matrix underneath. And that's the base of it, that's what it looks like. So that's barite. Then we've got some lovely lead inside the seam there, like a lead crystal. Nice big chunk of it there, really big piece of lead ore actually sticking out of the rock, completely surrounded by crystal structure formations. There's a little bit of fluorite in there and a little bit of quartz, but yeah, a nice big piece of lead ore there, and it's quite weighty too. Then we've got this one, which is calcite with a little bit of fluorite on the top, so it creates this like half-half pattern. Nice little specimen. A couple more bits of quartz, bits of quartz here. But then we have this one, which is a huge chunk of quartz crystal. And just make out the top there how it's really nice and glassy, almost see-through. That's a huge big chunk, is that? That is it's quite a nice shape. You can just see where it would have been attached to the rock. Nice little piece. So that would be a perfect paperweight, or just to have on a shelf if you admire crystals. Yeah, cleaned up really well actually. You can just make out like it shines. You can see almost right through it there. Don't know if it's actually coming out on camera, but yeah, nice big chunk of quartz crystal. In fact, it's really glassy on the top there as well. Don't really do it justice on camera, but looking at it with a naked eye, you can actually see how it's how clear it is, and crystal clear it is. Crystal clear, no pun intended. Yeah, so there you go. Like I say, it was very windy. I'm looking into a microphone with a little bit of fluff on, so it cuts out the wind. My cat's home. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this week's video. We'll be getting back to some digging sometime soon, when the net will start dying back, or when I've got out my system what I'm going to do. The next video hopefully should be a bottle digging video. I've got a new tip to go and explore, and something really special for the collection, which I have to go and pick up at the weekend. So be sure to stick around for that. And I think we're going fossil hunting this week, not this week, next week. So that's going to be coming up soon as well, the annual trip. But we're not going to our usual spot. We usually go to Sands End at Whitby. I think we're going a bit further up the coast to Ravenscar. So yeah, hopefully we'll find something then. So if you like what you see, leave me a comment, a like, and happen and subscribe if you're that way inclined. It's all free, don't take any of your time. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And thanks for just sticking around and watching the videos. See you later. Tea. Go back.